Hey everyone, this is ATG with another first to 10, this time between KOF11 players, Gian and Shingo. You've seen them before, here they are again, the two of the three best players of Pot 24 Nagoya going in it once again. It happened yesterday, I missed it, so first time for me seeing this, very much looking forward to this. Gonna skip ahead a little bit, I really hope buffering is gonna work, because sometimes it takes a while for the files to process on YouTube, specifically for Port 24 for whatever reason when they had a live stream. I have a good feeling though, I clicked into it and it seemed fine. Any case, here we go, character select already. No surprises here, Shingo meanwhile playing Gato as a leader and no more Kim. There was a little bit of back and forth in his teams, and yeah, this is where he arrived at and where he feels comfortable right now. Basically a mirror match between this team that is by now considered to be probably the strongest team in KOF11. Mind you, the strongest player Eurussia does not play this team. Strongest team, objectively however, most people agree, is this team. Anyway, here we go. Mirror match cooler to start it off. Strong breath from Shingo. Missed Shoryuken and full punish there. Back turned against Giant. Giant no cornered. Back turned. Jumping C. Breath from Shingo. Tries to jump in. It's a rock, paper, scissors kind of thing there when you block coolers. Standing B. What's gonna happen next? Breath or no breath. So you have to take a risk there if you are cornered. Counter hit. And now Shingo is cornered. Has to block double overhead. Another overhead. Pushed very early. So Giant cannot really combo out of it, but it's perfectly fine. He just wants to try and open Shingo up. Shingo now in the corner. That was not a combo. That jump C, crouching B. Reversal Shoryu. Oh, interesting. Empty jump low and then an accidental down for B, but it worked out for him. And chip damage there from Ryo. Now it's Ryo versus Ryo. Both players are on 2 shift stocks, and Giant for some reason is already on 3 stocks. And Shingo is only on 2. Shingo cornered. Has problems escaping, apparently does not want to spend his meter on guard cancels here. I understand why you kind of want to have those 2 stocks for interesting for Gato. There we go, and that's a saving shift to avoid the Gato LDM. Then again, Gato only had 1 stock here, I think. Reversal super, hard knockdown, Okizeme time. Goes for the roll through, crouching B, standing C into quarter circle forward A. Nice overhead combo there. I didn't have another shift for stun, but it's fine. Super from Giant, hard knockdown, goes for the super jump, Okizeme cross up, gets a counter hit, so apparently Shingo was trying to do a reversal here. Dive kick from Gato, and now it's Giant Ryo versus Shingo's Gato. Only Gato left, which is a bit of a problem. The longer the match takes, the higher the chances are Giant will win this just for having saving shift or shift combos. Oh, okay, LDM, here we go. Only a pixel of HP left there for Shingo. Oh, and a trade. And Giant takes the first match. I think that moment when Shingo was cornered with Ryo and lost a lot of HP trying to escape in the mirror match was probably what cost him the match. It's hard to say, hard to pin down on one thing, but that stuck out. Also the fact that Giant was up in meter very early compared to Shingo, almost 1.5 stocks more, also in the end made a difference. And if there's one thing that Giant is good at, is taking these opportunities to land an LDM with Gato. He'll do it whenever he can. He's meticulous with it. He always sees the opportunity, immediately takes it. Doesn't second guess himself, doesn't go for fancy combos, just shift to Gato, get that LDM in, get that hard knockdown, and continue to apply pressure. Okay, here we go again. Lots of meter building, back and forth. Both players very careful not to jump into Shoryuken here. It's kind of awkward. You don't really have a good jump-in angle from far away with Cooler, and you can see that here. They're doing this back and forth just to try and provoke the other player to get into a range where they can then jump in with their bad normals. Interesting trade into Shoryuken here. Ooh, punishes the roll. He kind of saw that coming. Hard knockdown, super jump C into... and there we go, guard crush. That's a dead Cooler. Nicely seen by Giant, just seeing here that she's close to guard crush and that a shift now and the investment of those 2 stocks is definitely worth it. Standing A, and Shingo's, oh no, that was really greedy, good saving shift, and that was actually a punish there. That's a risk you have to take with Cooler, just to slide there. You can't really expect your opponent not to saving shift there. You take that damage and trade it for saving shift, that's okay. And now it's Shingo's Gato who has to do some work. Okay, never mind, he tagged him out. We're back in mirror matches, standing Dita from Ryo, dandy stab, and now it's it's Giant's turn to be cornered by Shingo. Oop, that looked interesting. He was just back walking there, doing the dandy step. That might have been a Shoryuken attempt, I'm not sure actually. Gato mirror match now. Lots of hopping around, lots of jumping E's. very strong jumping D there, up kick, bit too early to get the LDM cancel, and he also did not have quick shift, so never mind. Immediate shift to Ryo just to get Gato out of there and Ryo back in, who still has quite a bit of health left. That was probably an accidental forward back forward punch. Worked out though for whatever reason. Standing A, guard crush, wasn't able to capitalize, didn't shift there, and now Shingo is saving shift, but it doesn't help him. His Gato was too low. Overhead, shift to Gato, there we go, LDM, and that's it. That last hit deals so much damage unscaled as well, it's just obscene. Second match also taken by Gian. I can hear Saokoro commenting there. Don't know who the second player is who's commenting, can't hear it properly. I have the volume turned down, so I don't get any echo here. Any feedback, I should say. Okay. Here we go again, another day in the office, more cooler mirrors. Double jumping E hit here, and Shingo is cornered. Back roll into the corner from Shingo, interesting. Gets tagged, and hard knockdown. Shingo already lost 80% HP. Counter jumping C, another jumping C. Race spin, very aggressive, but he had that shift, so it was a risk worth taking. Remember, Cooler in the mirror match can punish race spin on blocks, so you always have to go for that follow up, unless you want to eat a Shoryuken. And yeah. Ooh, very nicely done here from Shingo. Unfortunately, he did not go into the LDM. I wonder why. That would have been a dead Cooler. I mean, it's more meta efficient, but now he didn't kill her, and Gato already left half HP. Sorry, lost. That's close to being guard crush. Tags out. Finally, Cooler is dead. Now we have another Ryo mirror match. Dandy step, just to basically not punish, but make sure Ryo's blocking as he lands from that missed jump. Guess the angle just wasn't good for a Shoryuken. The further away your opponent is, the less likely you are actually to hit with that Shoryuken. It has more of an vertical hitbox. It's better against vertical attacks. Yeah, close D, crouching B, hit confirm into super, hard knockdown, Okizeme time, roll through with a delay, close D, jumps up, nice. And that actually made the super whiff. And we're back to Ryo vs Ryo. Currently it's looking good for Shingo. He has way more resources. There we go. Bit of an overkill, perfectly fine though. Now Gian does not have the ability to saving shift anymore. Only Gato. Only Gato's left. That was unfortunate timing on that safe jump from Shingo. He was a bit too early, I guess. Or rather too late. Throw, jumping E, and Gian rolling out. Just going for that super nice hit there. And now it gets scary for Shingo. Overhead, standing A, crouching A, super. And now he's gonna kill him with... Interesting. Forward B, crouching B. I was expecting him to kill him with a projectile from Gato to chip. But I like that relatively safe crouching B option. That's a shame. I think Shingo could have taken that. Nice comeback from Gian though. Yeah, anyway, I think what I meant to say before with the safe jump was that if Shingo would have jumped a little later and Ryo would have been a little bit higher, then Gato would have hit him airborne, and an airborne hit from the LDM leads to basically nothing. So he would have sacrificed his safe jump more or less to dodge that LDM. I think that's what he should have probably done. Very nicely seen from Gian that he knew he could do that LDM and hit him standing. That was really well done. Anyway, here we go again. Fourth match. Shingo with a very bold jumping D, super jumping D there, but Gian wasn't ready to punish. Lots of back and forth, counter hit, down forward C. Shingo walking back and forth, and another down forward C, this time from Gian. Jump C, counter hit, another jump C. Just trying to pin Gian in there. Gian managed to roll out. Crouching B, and Shoryuken. Now Shingo's taking the lead in this mirror match. Yeah, and that's the race spin punish I was talking about. Nicely seen. Also, Gian did not want to commit to that shift. Now both players have saving shift, so you think twice if you really want to shift there, and because the next character that's going to get hit will probably die of a stun combo, which is exactly what could happen now if Shingo lands a good hit against. Oh, that's it. That's a dead Gato if Shingo doesn't screw up. There we go. Nice stun combo, breath. raise spin, here we go. Pump some meter, C breath, jumping D, C, forward A breath, raise spin, and a dead Gato is going very well for Shingo. Only Ryo is left. It'll be very hard to win that. Instant overhead, jumping D. Oh, interesting. Ryo was just running forward doing nothing, and Kula did wake up raise spin. Very interesting. And backdash from Gato just in case Ryo rolls out. He doesn't and goes down. And very convincing win there from Shingo. Also psychologically definitely what he needed now after those 3 losses. And this is a prime example of what happens if you basically, if you spend your shift stock and you fail to capitalize on that, and your opponent hangs on to his shift stock. Basically you have no saving shift anymore, and the next hit is usually a dead character. So you have to be. It was a huge risk from Giant to spend that shift, and yeah, paid for that. That was a race spin. Giant moving back into the corner, and Shingo being very aggressive with Giant in his corner, but Giant managing to somehow mash out of there. Rolls out of the corner, A breath from Shingo. Shingo jumping D, but Giant was ready with the Shoryuken. Jumping C, crouching B, jumping C, crouching B. Race spin, nicely done. A high risk but high reward there. Well, not high reward, but it paid out anyway. Shingo running in. Now getting patient guard cancel roll from Giant. I wonder if that was intentional or if it was supposed to be a normal roll. Probably intentional, since if Kula does close C breath and you guard cancel, you can actually punish that. Roll, walk up close C, and far C, accidental far C. Doesn't matter though. Throw, waits, and does a delayed sweep, which you can always Kara cancel. Ooh, nice close C there. Up kick, super from Gato after saving shift. Tries to run through, but Kula was just rolling back. Hard knockdown, jump. He knew he was rolling. Did you see that he was just holding back already and going for that throw? And this time I think he might have missed his shift, or he just didn't care about Kula and thought, okay, I'd rather hang on to my shift stock and try and kill the next character I hit. Right now there's an advantage, a big advantage for Shingo because of the shift stock and the meter. Counter hit, overhead, another overhead. Good blocks there from Shingo, guard cancel. And Giant getting very aggressive to try and avoid having to block any of that stuff. He's just dishing out there. Ooh, there was a good shift, but he was expecting the saving shift to come early. That's why he re-jumped with Gato instead of committing to a full combo. Super, hard knockdown, here we go. Oh, he just runs up, does nothing, okay. Respects him. Nice guard cancel roll in reaction, but Shingo was just waiting for it. That was not a punish, I guess Giant was pushing a button or something. And now it's Shingo's very low HP Ryo plus Gato against Giant's Ryo. Oh. Tries to roll out, gets tagged by D. Finally the overhead shift to Gato. Jump D, jump D, jump D, dandy step. And super, nice. Shingo takes another match. Not as smoothly as the last match. This was a real battle. The last one was basically free after that shift. I think there's something with Gato's back roll. I forgot what it was. It's been too long since I filled in the wiki. I think that Gato's back roll has a little less. I think the recovery roll or the general back roll does not have vulnerability or something. I would have to look it up. This is one of the very few weaknesses he has, from what I remember. Anyway, here we go. Shingo pinning Giant in the corner and just patiently waiting for that roll, immediately punishing with a full combo. Lots of damage there. Back roll from Giant to avoid the breath. Giant trying to jump out, gets tagged by standing B overhead, and finally he gets to roll out. Nice up kick loop there from Gato. Nice turnaround there. So basically all the work that Shingo just did, not wasted, but balanced out by what Giant did. Oh no, it was not enough for a kill, and Shingo still managed to get Shoryuken. Goes for the guard cancel. I don't understand why he didn't go for the third hit. Thought he wanted to walk up, run up, go get a close C, maybe a palm thrust, and then shift to Ryo. But in the end, he was too far away, unfortunately. Nice counter hit damage there on that Shoryuken. Far B, jumping D, whiffs, far C into hard knockdown, nicely done. Kind of hard to punish these Shoryukens on whiff. You have to really expect them. Ryo's Shoryukens are so fast, like the A Shoryuken. Ooh, that was sick. Roll back, and he still managed to punish that with LDM. I don't think I've ever seen that before. Like the time frame for that is really low. So Giant was just expecting it, immediately reacted. It was really nice. I'm not looking too great for Shingo now, but he has a cooler with 1 pixel of HP left. Could potentially enable him in a stun combo if he hangs on a little longer. Then again, now Giant also has saving shift. Just got it, just this instance, and now Cooler is in danger of getting killed. Tried to go for the slide just to get that knockdown when he was jumping. Good idea, but a little bit too far away. It's a high risk move, but very useful as an anti-air. This is true for most characters that have a slide. You can use those as anti-air for low damage. It's low risk, low reward. Nice jumping D. Oh no! Accidental, either accidental Shoryuken or he wanted to show you and then super cancel. He's still alive though. It's not over yet. Guard cancel. A huge judgment lead for Giant and only 15 seconds left, but Shingo can easily win this just from the HP. Interesting forward A. Why is he whiffing forward A's? I mean, the hitbox is insane. I guess he wants to limp hit him or something, but it has so much startup. Okay. Shingo knows more than... Oh! He did the same thing to Giant, but Giant recovered in time. Maybe it's not a punish after all. Or maybe this timing was off. It's hard to tell. Okay. Jumping E counter hit. Trade. Down forward C with a very awkward hit that still did hard knockdown there for Shingo. Giant rolling out, gets tagged by jumping as standing B. Another standing B there from Shingo, using that move very nicely. Oh wow, I'm surprised he blocked there, was perfect. I guess it's just that mind game of having to block a jump in. And then that short pause. Is my opponent gonna run up low? Or is he gonna rejump? I'm just gonna wait a split second and then reversal. And Shingo just saw it coming. Is what I think. Anyway, looking very good for Shingo now. Hard knockdown, C breath, has to block, insane frame advantage there. Tries to jump in and Ryo being able to mesh out. Wow, that was a sick punish. Is exactly what you do with Cooler if your opponent is saving shift. Close C into super. Usually you use the EX super, and if your opponent saving shifts, he gets hit. That's the best way to combo him, basically, whenever your opponent is saving shift. Meanwhile, Shingo's swapping. I think that looked very strange. He was doing jumping B there with Ryo. Maybe he thought he was gonna shift to Cooler and not Ryo. Would also still be weird to use jumping B with Cooler as a shift attack. Anyway, now we are back to Cooler. And Ryo having trouble getting out of the corner, gets thrown back and forth. What? What was that? Is that Street? Are we playing third strike now? Just wiggling back and forth, crouching mid kick super? I wonder if that was accidental. Then again, I mean, what? Maybe I was supposed to be a breath? Like crouching A into breath? That looked really funny. Shingo's catching up. I hope this is as close as the last one. That was a real heartbreaker. You should definitely watch that if you haven't. Provided that the last one I commented on was really the last one they held. I have to really look into the archive if I missed anything lately. Hopefully not. Ooh, Giant breaking out with race spin into projectile here, at least attempting to. Jumping C, crouching B. You actually cannot beat jumping C with Shoryuken if Cooler does it low enough in the mirror match, because it reaches right into the ground and Cooler's Shoryuken only has upper feet invul. Something to keep in mind when Cooler's jumping at you with small jump C. On wake up you can't really Shoryuken there. That's why you don't see it here. Nice hit confirm, hard knockdown, delay crouching B, there was a counter hit, another counter hit, jumping C, close C, and finally a saving shift to save Cooler. Not sure I agree with that, because now if Shingo's Gato gets hit, he's screwed. Yeah, very nicely done. Okay, well, you can't really convert that well from that hit, I guess. Ooh, D ray spin, double B ray spin, and attempt to get hard knockdown, missed the last hit. It's okay though. Shingo backing off just by backdashing here and trying to get his bearings back. There was an attempt to chip him, but Gato survived with 1 pixel. Lots of things happening here in a very short time frame. Kula almost dead, escapes with ray spin into slide. Nice. Very good Shoryuken there. Very good breath, actually. That was right outside of Shoryuken range as well, so she was safe there. And dies to the Hado. A move we don't see much from Ryo, except in combos, because it doesn't have advantage. Nice. Nicely done from Gian there, and Shingo's Ryo is now kind of in danger of being wiped out. Jump D for C. Shingo just trying to find a good angle to do something at all. Nice. Oh, he still has his Gato. I completely forgot. Stun combo. Nice. He has to be quick. He has to be quick. There we go. Because Giant was just about to get a saving shift. Now he has it, and now it doesn't help him. It's an interesting match here. Nice. Keeping him from jumping up with the far D. Far B. Lots of dandy step back and forth now. Okay. Yeah, there's another far D. Ryo's favorite poke. Sweep. Oh! Sick. He's not dead yet. He got him. Okay, that was really sick. Nicely done from Shingo. Nice match. We've seen that opener before. See into breath, jump up, jumping E, jumping C, jumping B to stop the jump in attempt, close C just in case that jump in missed. Down forward C from Shingo. There's only a few moves you'll see a lot in that matchup. Like far B, jumping E, jumping C. But far B is definitely an MVP just to stop those jump attempts in the mirror match and stop your opponent from jumping out. Ooh, wow. Very aggressive play there from Shingo, just trying to escape against Gato and not really stopping to block. Nice combo. 50% HP gun already for Ryo. Ryo now cornered. Lots of jump standing B spamming here. And now Giant is backing off, just expecting Shingo to jump, getting ready and buffering the Shoryuken during the backdash. Anyway, we're back in neutral right now. Accidental forward, back forward. Very unfortunate there for Shingo. That must suck. Then again, scores 4-4, so everything can happen. Ooh, nice. He missed the combo. And tried to reset. Nice. LDM, 60% HP gun, Okisemitine, jumping E, crouching B, delay, jumping D, 2 times standing A and into dive kick. It's brutal pressure here, and misses the Shoryuken. Jumping E, now finally it's Giant's turn. Trades with LDM, that means Shingo just lost 2 stocks. And now Giant's Gato actually... What on earth did I just see? Something beating Gato super, did you see that? Only Gato can beat Gato, I guess. That was far C, and the hitbox probably clipped through the Gato super and beat it. That was an accident. That was not intentional, I think, but it was very impressive. Anyway, what I was about to say is that Giant has an advantage because of his meter. Now he burned it, but look at the HP, so it's looking very good for Giant. That jumping D was really greedy. And now Shingo also tried to LDM. He lost his meter. It's not looking good. He has a judgment lead, but no HP. He can't survive for 18 seconds against Gato. It's impossible. And Giant takes it, leading 5-4. It's again a very close set right now. Okay. Bold jump in with jumping C there from Gian from that far away, but it worked. He managed to make Shingo block and now finally got that combo in the hard knockdown. Jumping C, jumping C. Interesting there. Interesting choice from Shingo, just going for the close C. Since it's only 4 frames, probably trades with actually beats a lot of things there, as we just saw. And now finally it's Shingo's turn. Hard knockdown, goes for the cross up and accidental roll into the corner from Gian. Now Gian rolling out and you cannot punish rolls with crouching B, and Shingo somehow thought he hit and just did that combo on block that cost him his cooler. A costly mistake there. And Ryo's now pinned in the corner. Guard cancel to break out. Forward A. I love that he's using forward A as a poke. It's so creative because that hitbox is insane. It's a really good poke. But there's no escape. Look at that. Finally, Giant's cooler goes to. Oh my god. Good saving shift there. And the cross up. Giant knowing all the dirty tricks. Also, Gato's tall hitbox while crouched. Certainly not easy against Ryo that's attacking to block correctly, since he can't push the jumping knee so early into a combo. Missed the LDM, or did he want to save meter? I think he wanted to save the meter for the mirror match. Shingo's at a disadvantage, but he has 2 stocks, so if he hits, nice. That was not a hit. Could have gone for the LDM there. Interesting trade. I wonder what Giant was pushing there. Doubles there again. It happened again for the second time now that Farsi beats the close super from Gato. And that's what I was talking about, that overhead abuse. Brutal match there. They're actually discussing the strongest team right now, since people in chat were asking what the strongest team is. They also mentioned Yurasha's team, or at least they mentioned K-Dash. Oswald is being discussed. It all started with the question whether Ryo is a strong character. I think after watching all these first 2 tens, we can all conclude that yes, he's a strong character. Anyway, upkick loop there for Giant, building lots of stocks, almost at max stock. And that's a dead cooler. Okizeme time now. Goes for the projectile in respect of Ryo's Dragon Punch. Ryo getting full comboed here, 60% HP gun, not looking good at all for Shingo. Even punishes the rollout and he has to saving shift, and now Gato is also eating hard knockdown. Wake up backdash. Didn't really help him. Nice combo there from Giant. He can definitely burn his meter for that super cancel. He doesn't care. Such a huge lead. He doesn't really have to save a saving shift right now. Nicely done. Dead Gato. Reversal Shoryu. Not much to lose there for Shingo. Not looking good for him, so he has to take risks. Or he's not gonna win. Countered combo and Giant takes it. It was a very quick match. The Giant expanding his lead now to 7-4. Slowly getting critical, so now I think Shingo has to win a few to keep it realistic for him to actually win the thing. Ui. Reversal Shoryu. Close C, breath. You cannot do that when the other cooler has meter, or you should be very careful, as I mentioned before, but right now perfectly fine since there's no meter in play. Full punish from Shingo, back turned hard knockdown. Fake cross up, nicely blocked by Gian there, or let's say he guessed correctly. Rolls out, no punish there from Shingo, but it's fine. Gian's back in the corner. Back and forth, some haphazard meter building. We're being very careful to not allow the other Kula to jump in. And Giant once again getting in with that jumping C. Jump C, reversal, and finally Shingo decides to go for that race spin and commit and had to shift out. Nice backdash into super. There was a confirm basically. During backdash you buffer and you see what your opponent does. Race spin, counter hit, hard knockdown, backdash, another backdash there. And Ryo going on a pogo rampage here, just small jumping Kula back into the corner. And now Giant's Gato is in, punished with the sweep, goes for far C, guard crush, nicely seen, goes for a very simple hard knockdown combo, jumping E, forward A, far B, jump up. No need to jump forward, you can just jump up and try and hope that Kula whiffs her Shoryuken, or with something that you can then punish by falling down. Also, Giant loves to do these jump ups in case the opponent rolls out, you can also punish while you land. Now, Gato mirror match. Actual stock, like meter lead, is on Giant's side. Nice counter hit there, and another super for Shingo, and super cancel. Sorry, for Giant. My bad. Sucks that they use the same team, I guess. Looking very good for Giant right now, and there's a trade, and Giant kills off Shingo's Gato, and now it's another Ryo mirror match. These dandy steps as the opponent land are really interesting that both players are doing, because it's not a punish, but what they basically do is they evade that attack of the opponent coming in with that dandy step, and then the opponent immediately has to block. This time Shingo was too close though for that. Anyway, Giant takes it and it's leading 8-4 now.
今4本ですね。今84ですね。ちょうど倍の数字がついてしまってるんで、そろそろでも前回のパターンありますからね。まさに。そうですね。必ずしも先行している方が有利ということはないです。本人がね、それやってる本人たちが一番よく分かってると思うんで、8-2も見てますし、8-2から負けてるのも見てますしは、本当に先っていろんなパターンあると思うんで。
This looks so aggressive and crazy already. How this match starts. Ref, crouching B, race spin. Very aggressive but paid off for Giant. Now he has Shingo corner. Shingo trying his best to get out. Counter, counter, counter. He's always going for race spin, always getting tagged with that jumping C. Run up close C into breath. Interesting. Now another race spin from Giant, and this time Shingo didn't punish. It's okay though. Hard knockdown. Oh, it's not okay anyway. Shingo's cooler dead. Reverse with Shoryu from Shingo's Ryo, and not a punish, but at least he got her with that close standing D counter hit, and Shingo's Ryo's corner. It must be very frustrating to lose a character and then lose this much, oh god, lose this much XP. Interesting. That back walk and just waiting for that roll. Giant is really in Shingo's head right now. He also reacted to that roll, he was just expecting it. Nice. Very nice. That's a stun combo. Nicely done by Shingo. This is exactly what he needs for a comeback. Just goes for the crouching. Sorry. Once again for Giant. I'm just getting constantly confused by these colors on the same teams. Anyway, yeah. Giant took it. That's leading 9-4 now, match point Giant. I'd make a drinking game out of it and say I drink a shot every time I confuse the teams, but that wouldn't end well. Okay, here we go, match point Giant. Immediate reflect on that breath from Shingo, and Shingo is cornered. That must be frustrating. Race spin, hard knockdown. Giant playing very bold, but it works out. Jump C, close C. Race spin this time, there's a punish. Finally, hard knockdown, and Giant backdashing out of that jumping C range. Shingo was jumping up instead of forward, just in case that Giant rolls forward, so that was very smart from Giant to backdash there, because that jumping C completely whiffed that way. Anyway, Ryo's Sorry, Shingo's Ryo is now cornered. Gets that Shoryuken in. Jumping D. Tries to go for cross-up jumping D and tags the raise spin from Kula. Kula's now cornered forward A. She goes for far beam to raise spin, slides. There's no punish again, but Ryo just running in there, trying his best to somehow make her block. And we see a repeat from last match. And Giant's Kula is just so strong at dismantling Shingo's team. Very difficult. Accidental Shoryuken. He has to saving shifty fields just to give himself a chance to win this. He wants to have two characters. Eats the EX supers. A painful match to watch right now. Jump D. Run under. Nicely done, but Shingo was hit airborne. Sorry, Giant was hit airborne. I have to drink one already. Upkick loop, a small one. Oh, tries to go for 4. That was a bit optimistic, I guess. Sweep, projectile. Goes for the goes for the fake slide and punishes the forward A. Upkick, nice. Run up, another upkick super, this time with D for more invulnerabilities. Probably not gonna save him. Farsi gets tagged, and only Shingo's Ryo is left now. Guard crush, and that's it. And Giant takes it. This was a more convincing set than the last one. More convincing, but the last one was more exciting. So, in case you haven't seen it, I highly recommend watching that set from before. I will once again attach the playlist to the comments, so make sure to check out the first to 10 playlists. Thanks for watching, and see you guys next time.